Okay, so it's a little bit of a light drizzle, but... So, mine is actually fairly easy, which... I don't know if it's like... I don't know if that's like all girls or... Maybe. Okay, yep. Which I can still read it. I don't think that's supposed to be happening. This year, Jacksepticeye, his Thankmas is to do with mental health. He's raising funds for the crisis text line and the Samaritans. I will leave a link in the description for you guys to donate. It's off of just the regular site. I'll also leave a link in the description to his video talking about his mental health, and if you'd rather search it up, it's called The Worst Time of My Life. Hello. Okay, so I'm filming this when it's raining. If you couldn't tell, also my hair is soaking wet. I have Waffle House because I've been extremely craving a waffle. Now, if you guys know me, I don't like waffles. But I really wanted a waffle. I should have asked for syrup, but I didn't. Now that that's out of the way, I love chocolate waffles. I don't know if I said this, but I was specifically craving a chocolate waffle. And yes, I have a waffle maker at home, but they're tiny, and I didn't want to deal with the hassle. So, let's get into the nitty-gritty of this video. Basically, I tried filming this a day ago. As you guys saw in the intro. No, I don't have any more footage because I tried filming it and then it just didn't really go well. Something caught on fire. There was a little bit of fire. There was a lot of back and forth. There was prepping. There was throwing things on the grill. There was watching the grill. It was just a little bit too much to handle for the video that I was wanting to film, which was me grilling and talking about my mental health. Now, unless I had a script, everything would have been extremely scatterbrained. So, those of you who have been following my channel know I struggle with mental health. And this year's Thankmas that Jacksepticeye hosted, this year's Thankmas that Jacksepticeye hosted, I wasn't going to stream for. As you see, I still didn't. But since I didn't stream last year, I figured I probably shouldn't stream. That, and I don't want to accidentally say something against TOS. So, because talking about my own mental health sometimes does hit that spot where it's like, I don't know if this is appropriate for, where it's like, I don't know if I can actually talk about this. It's been so many years, and I'm not shy about talking about it. I just don't go parading that information around, you know? Because it's like, one thing I know about myself, like now, is that used to, when I was younger, we're going to talk about when I was younger for the moment. Used to, when I was younger, I didn't know what was wrong with me, but I knew something was off. I don't know if they would have been able to properly diagnose me for depression or the self-die. Just because they were so focused on everything else. And it's like, yes, I did have behavior issues when I was younger. Like, shamefully, if someone upset me in class, I would scream. As a child, they weren't focused on what I needed them to focus on. if that makes sense. Like, a literal conversation that I had one time was when I realized after visiting a few people that I just started feeling absolutely horrible. I wouldn't feel horrible in a physical sense, but as a mental. And I told that to someone, and the only thing that they told me was, at least you're there. That's an entire sense. I started healing last year, which is amazing. I'm on medicine. I'm feeling great. Every day I feel better and better and better. But it's like nowadays, yes, I'm feeling a lot better, but I'm still eating shit, which is dragging me down. What I'm trying to say is now I'm in the mental space that I can help myself, which sounds a little weird, but it's like before I was so far gone, there was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could do. I was so far gone. I was so in my mental space where there was nothing I could do. And then I started my medicine. And slowly, gradually, over time, I started feeling better. And I was like, holy shit. Is this what a normal person actually feels like? Because I had been so in this space. I would say depression, but I've never been medically diagnosed with depression. Now, the self-die, that one, I don't think you need to get diagnosed. Like, I'm pretty sure you can, but I'm pretty sure the signs are really there unless you're doing it for attention. But I don't think many people do that for attention. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that one's just self-explanatory and you kind of know. I always knew that I was most likely a part of the latter rather than the former, which those two actually kind of go hand in hand. If not, they go completely hand in hand. It's like now I'm just trying to get into the mental space of dedication, determination. I'm throwing around words that do fit, but I'm looking for a different one. Discipline. Discipline's the biggest one that I'm working on. I don't discipline myself. Not enough. But it's like recently I've been like, okay, a good few weeks ago, I would have been like, okay, well, it's okay. Like, just, yeah, you know, I'd be like gentle with myself. And now I'm just like, look, you need to get up, like right now. And if you do this, you can go back to bed. I don't really often do go back to bed, but sometimes I do. But that's just because I'm tired, because I don't know what it is about my circadian rhythm, but I just love sleeping during the day. I've been medicated for over a year now, and I feel so good. I feel so good. Like, obviously, I do still have my highs and lows, and before you guys worry about my pets, I always made sure they were taken care of. It's just now I'm doing more, you know, doing things I couldn't do before. That is how bad my mental health was, and it has just been an uphill from there. Sure, I do still have my highs and lows, especially when I get injured. That video's coming up soon. Oh, it was not fun, okay? It was not fun. I'm still recovering, actually. But one thing I do notice is that whenever I get injured, everything feels like it screeches to a halt for a moment, and I'm just like, yo, what the hell? And then I sulk about it for a few days, and then I'm like, okay, look, you sulked, you had your time, get to it. It's time to get to work. I'm going to tell you something that actually kind of scarred me a little bit. I say a little bit, but it took until last year before I actually started healing. Okay, so in 2014, that's actually how I mixed up my tattoo. In 2014, I tried to self-die. I'm 20. I'll let you do the math for that one. And then a couple months later, I lost my best friend. My best friend, my dog, the person who helped me, the one who helped me with my health. Storage, hoard. But basically that messed me up. And those of you who know me, I don't have a lot of my memories. Like, I do have a good chunk of memories that make me who I am, memories I hold on to and remember, but I don't remember a good amount, if that makes sense. It's like before the age of 10, practically zero memories exist. Obviously, I have a few trickled in here or there, but a lot of them don't exist, like at all. And then it's like in middle school and in high school, I have a lot more memories, but they're still trickled in here or there. But a lot of it's just, I want to say fickle, but it's like a flame. Like a flame in the wind. It's very on and off if I actually remember something, you know? And then it's like a lot of the time I was on medication. A lot of medication that never helped me. And I mean that in 100%. I am the same exact person as I used to be. Well, not the same exact person for obvious reasons, but I'm basically the same person as I was on medicine as I am off medicine. And it's just now I've been able to feel my emotions and learn how to regulate them. That's why I was on medication, because instead of teaching me how to understand and regulate my emotions, they decided medication was the best. Up until last year, 2023, things had been so bad in my mental and my physical state. I mean, look at me. I mean that kind of kindly, but also not. The kindest way I can put this is I'm a fat ass. So, storage and stuff. Now, when I was in 6th grade, I actually told one of my teachers that I did try to commit self-die, and nothing really happened. I don't remember literally anything happening. And basically, their response was like something on the lines of, well, I'm glad you're still here. And that was it. And after, like, in high school, I actually told a few of the people closest to me that I thought cared that I tried to. And one of the people said basically the same thing as that teacher, and the other one just didn't really care. But that's about as much as I want to say today. I don't want this video to drag out too long. I'm not exactly going to go into, like, everything that's happened, like, my struggles and the people around me. I'm not going to get into that. I don't think I want to get into that, especially not just yet. Maybe sometime in the future, but not yet. But yeah, I just wanted to post this video to be like, yes, I have struggled with my mental health. You guys have seen that. I mean, have you looked at my posting schedule? Like, early in this year, at least. It's part of the reason why I do YouTube now. When I was younger, it might have just been to be famous. Just putting that out there. When I was younger, it might have just been to be famous. But now, it's to help others. And I don't mean that lightly, because YouTube has been there in my darkest moments. When I really just needed an escape or to feel better, I would turn to YouTube and I'd start watching just like Dan TDMs, Jacksepticeye, Stampy, Squid. I mean, you know, I'd just be like watching these people because it helped me a lot. Unlike a good portion of people, I don't really have someone I can turn to. So if I'm able to do the same thing for somebody else that has helped me, even if it's just one person, then I'm doing what I wanted to do. If anyone has any questions, feel free to comment. Though I'm not a health or life coach nor a therapist, so I don't know how much advice I can give. I can try, I guess. But yeah, like I said, for sure, I'm definitely in a better mental state than I was like a year ago. Literally. I mean that in all sincerity, because it's like, again, after I started my medicine, it went from, wow, I can't do anything, I'm useless, to, wow, I can do so much. I feel good. Is this how normal people feel? Anyways, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Do unto others as you want done to yourself. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.